Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Fata Morgana. So, I was going to get into what we were going to read today, but then I realised that it actually begins on a new song, so I didn't really want to do my intro there. But yeah, I'm really quite excited to see what is going on today, because we might see how the white haired girl changes. We might see things that are going on with the arranged marriage as well, and potential problems about Nellie's life. And let's be honest, her life is going to become really difficult because she is the most stubborn, and she is really quite spoiled as well. If something doesn't go her way, she will not like it. But in this case, I think it's very reasonable that that's the case. But it's just that, yeah, nothing is going to go well. It's going to be really interesting to see how everything changes, and yeah, I don't know what to expect, if I'm going to be honest. Right. Let's begin this. So you'll see what I mean with the weird music. Sounds really quite unnerving, and I think it's just because of these background vocals, they sound so out of place. Let's just read the backlog while we wait. God, you really get the traditional vibe from songs like these. Properly old school and classic to a certain extent. And it does really, really mirror the theme of middle-aged. Middle-aged. Oh my god. The Middle Ages. I just said middle-aged. Yeah, no, I know. I mean, she literally tried to kill him. I love the white hair girl's story. I think that was done really well. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, and I really do wonder what this is. God. Whatever it is, I think it's going to be very ugly given the nature of this song. Oh, that's good timing. We begun the second it began looping again. Oh my god, so Arthur is the person that has had the arranged marriage with Nellie, it seems, whoever this guy is, and it looks like Nellie is really quite unhappy and pissed off. Yeah, oh yeah, totally, yeah. Yeah, she's not happy. Yeah. But she has to, that's the thing. The father has declared that it is something that needs to happen. Oh fuck, she has to marry him as well. Well, of course, it's so that the family can have, I don't know, diplomatic ties, economic ties, business ties, stuff like that. Or political, well, I said diplomatic. But yeah, just some sort of form of ties with each other. That's awful. Yeah. It must suck. Yeah, selected by her parents. She doesn't even have any choice in the matter herself, even though it is a relationship that she is going to be having. Yeah. Yeah, no, I totally see that. Yeah, totally. Jesus. I don't blame her. I don't blame her whatsoever, because the thing that she is not being allowed here is, oh, I don't know, a thing called free will. It's a nice thing. It's a nice thing to have in life, and something that you really don't deserve to be taken away from you, which is obviously what's happened here. Yeah, don't blame her. God. God, you know things are bad when somebody is saying that. Well, at least it's truthful. Yeah. The thing is, I don't know this person. Does he want to get along because it's convenient for him and his reputation, or and his family's reputation as well, or is it just because he feels genuine love? I think it's hard to believe that, though. Yeah, okay then. Yeah, I thought so. Truthful? Yeah, I think it's healthy to be truthful. Yeah, sure, but you're only trying to get to know somebody and obviously have an arranged marriage with them for your reputation, so I don't really think you can talk. She's not going to. You give these people all the riches in the world, they don't care. And they shouldn't. Because if they did, then it would be very easy to manipulate somebody. Oh, that's interesting. Oh my god, that must have been hilarious, Mel falling asleep through it. 6 or 7 years ago, Jesus Christ. Oh wait, we can get an exact year of when the 6 or 7. Well, we can get an approximate year. Oh yeah, it first performed. 1597. Yeah, it's a 1603/4. Okay. Well, we were told that in the beginning. It's nice to confirm it, I suppose. Oops. What? Yeah, so just have a completely different story, and obviously, I don't know, these two being the people who start that family that has a totally different story. Ridiculous. I mean, no. Okay, all of this is fair, but yeah, not if you're stripping somebody's free will away. Jesus Christ, you know somebody is posh when they are calling rich people commoners. Nothing's going to make her happy. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, I totally agree. There's always the question that will make any of what Arthur says just completely meaningless. Yeah, sure, but why should I have to do it? At least she's honest. Yeah, God. She doesn't care. I mean, it's fair, but she doesn't care. Oh god, that's awful. I do agree that she's spoilt, sure. But having basic free will, that's not spoilt. Anybody, I mean, let's say for example, anybody in the modern time would think this. Unless obviously they were brought up not to think like that, but let's be honest, even if people were brought up in really rich settings, I'm sure lots would have opposition, but it's totally reasonable. I mean, yeah, ever heard of a thing called free will? They do represent their family, and if anything, I mean, surely it's the family's fault though, if they're clearly making it so that two people who don't want to marry each other are going to, so that businesses can have increased connections and families can have increasing connections. If one person really, really makes a scene about it and makes the family look bad, it's their fault for picking somebody who had the potential to do that, maybe. I don't know, or it's maybe their fault for No, it will look bad on them because they haven't brought their child up to be a total sheep, basically. Yeah, God, it's awful. I mean, it's just, yeah, I have no desire to marry you, and then, oh, you have to marry me. You will always be by my side, no matter if you like it or not. Yeah, oh my god, I totally agree. Yeah, she will be tough on him. But, yeah, fair enough. He's an arsehole. I mean, I'm sorry, but you can think something like this, but actually telling somebody something like this with no remorse, that's not kind at all. And all the other things as well. Very possessive nature. Not a very nice person. Get off your... What a phrase. Is that... I suppose just stop acting as if you're so superior. Yeah, no. Well, serves you right for thinking of women as political tools, let's be honest here. Oh yeah, I like what she said, yeah. Yeah, so you'll be... Yeah. You'll be somebody who is ashamed to me, even though I used to be so much higher than you in command. Yeah, I like how the roles have kind of reversed it, or at least that's how it feels. Yeah. No, I totally see that. I haven't really thought about his perspective. I've only really thought about Nellie's. It's not fair on him either. But at the same time, I'm sorry, but he could still be more nice about it, and he could be less of somebody who's mean. It's not his choice whatsoever, though, and it's not fair at all, but he's not being nice about it. I would respect him more if he was being less of a cunt about it, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, but you do not. Even if you think about this, Even if you think somebody's bratty, you don't say it to their face. It's just rude. He won't, because it will connect the families together. And yeah, when the maid was saying about the story getting more dark and more as if everything is going wrong, I can definitely see it when we look at scenes like this. I doubt we will as well. Yeah, what's it gonna do? Oh, well, yeah, she has a brother. You don't need friends. Fuck off. Look, actually, fuck off. What an arsehole. Yeah. I agree, he is an arsehole. Yeah. And I feel very sorry for her for having to be with him. Yeah. Doesn't matter whatsoever whether you have friends or not. If you're fulfilled, if you think you can live happily yourself, then you can have nobody. If you're happy, it doesn't matter. You don't have to have friends, because friends aren't, oh, I don't know, status symbols, which is kind of the impression I'm getting from this ridiculous little shit. Oh, I just hate it so much when people say that. I can totally feel for Mel at the moment. Yeah, but that's not exactly going to do anything. No, I don't think so at all. Ah, yes. He's so kind for taking her there. I mean, to be fair, at least he's doing this rather than doing nothing. And if I'm going to be honest, I get that this is not good. This guy's an arsehole, but at least he's not abusive. Now. I don't know if he will be later on, but he isn't abusive now, which is good. Because let's be honest, in situations like these, I'm sure abuse could be very, very easy to happen. You'd think so. What's going on? What? Oh boy, somebody's ditched her favourite play before it's even started. Probably the same age as well. I don't know what your problem is, but yeah. I mean, to be fair, you can't really blame him for some parts, because this, I mean, I'm sorry, but this is just society being poisonous and its influence on him as a man. That's where whether you can blame somebody or not becomes very tricky. Because with our standards, it's horrible. Man exerting superiority over a woman just because he's male, but in that society it would have been deemed normal. But that doesn't mean it's right in our standards, but it does in their standards, so it's a bit odd. I don't know how I'd use that to judge him just because of that. God. Yeah, fair enough. You've got to be kidding me. Are they at the same theatre? What the fuck? Oh my god, this is so awkward. Holy shit, this is going to go badly. Oh my god, look at her outfit. That's a really cool outfit, genuinely. When are we going to learn her name? Are we going to learn her name? Well, it's because she's beautiful. Isn't it interesting? Mel seeing her with love, but her seeing herself with persecution. It's just interesting how it's really different, how the same situation can be determined so differently based on perspectives and how they change. Yeah, I like that, yeah. Well, good. Let's be honest, they're definitely going to get into a relationship sometime soon. So, yeah. I don't know if he actually meant it. Well, no. Holy shit, this is so loud. Yeah, totally. God. Her happy expression is so weird. She looks so depressed and yet so happy. Well, for example, Nell is another example of a girl we've seen. She actually looks happy. This wire girl, she doesn't look happy at all. That's the thing I like about this visual novel as well. The characters don't just have one sprite with one set of clothes. Bit of a problem I have with some other visual novels. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Look at the... Oh, God. So not only is this really hard on Mel, but it has the potential to tear up relationship with the brother because of a thing called jealousy. Oh, shit. No, it isn't. Why should you care? Yeah, that is fair, but at the same time, I mean, it's his choice. you're just doing it for her sake. Yes, she is. What's it? Why is it your place to comment about something like that? You don't even. You're not. You're ridiculous. Yeah, you can just see her stress, and then you find somebody with insuperiority, and then you take it all out on them. No, I mean, I feel bad for her for the arranged marriage, but this is just fucked. There's nothing else that you can say about this. Actually, she does. Yeah, fuck off, I agree. I don't like what Nellie's doing at all here. Well, yeah, sure, but her family is dead. You can't. I mean, don't assume you know everything and you are God. Yeah, well, at least he's being honest. Yeah, he's gonna handle this, I suppose. Yeah, be the prince in, obviously, the casual situations, but also in the crises. Yeah, defend her when she needs it the most. A total lie, interesting. Yeah, he is lying. You don't act like a... No, if I'm going to be honest, I don't really know what a lady would be like, but... if you've read Umineko, think of Natsuhi, and think of how ladylike she acts. That's kind of my spitting image of somebody who does act ladylike. You're an arsehole. So what if she doesn't as well? Yeah, you get forceful. Yeah, good. Fully. Even if this person is I don't know, a beggar. What is it her business if he spends time with her? It doesn't matter. Well, I mean, obviously she did used to be a beggar, but still. What if... Well, no, what am I even saying? She technically was a beggar before she was a maid, so, yeah. If anything, it is the lowest of the lows in terms of society, in terms of the societal hierarchy, but he wants to totally disprove that. And I'm sure if Nellie was in the same situation, she would want to do the same as well. She's just jealous. It isn't. You don't even want the best. It's not as if she's doing this because she wants the best for him. She's just doing this because she's jealous and she's upset and she wants to take out her stress. I feel bad for her. She can't even say anything against her claim. Sorry. Yeah! You really tripped over your words. Oh, God. Mistake. Ah, right. Okay, if I'm going to be honest, I think he realised this at the best time. Oh my God, that would have ended in a fight, that sentence. It's interesting seeing how multi-layered Nellie is. If only. Oh my God, so you've just been an asshole about his love choice for the last 10 minutes, and now you're saying you have a favourite. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And I mean, he will do it because he's a really kind brother, but still. No, you were consulted. Oh my God. How many lies is she gonna say? Well, I mean, to be fair, she obviously was... Wait, no, hang on a second, I misinterpreted that. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. Can you really oppose your father, though? That's the thing. Yeah. I suppose you could say, don't do this, she clearly won't want somebody. How well do you actually know your daughter? But in the end, it will probably just result in... it will probably just result in everything failing, really. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it. He's become somebody else's prince, let's be honest. That role is taken. No, it isn't. She has nothing to do with it. It's all the father's fault. Yeah. You shall. You put her in her place. Maybe not that much. Shit. Totally reasonable. I mean, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree, yeah. 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 Yeah, fair enough. Well, what is the exact definition of betrothed? Like, oh, right, okay, person that has been promised to marry someone else. Now. Well, unfortunately, the world doesn't revolve around you. Yeah, totally. Well, you have to. Yeah, it's reasonable. It isn't, it's her fault, entirely her fault. Yeah, true. Well, he needed to do it, if I'm going to be honest. She was being a total arsehole. I mean, yeah, you're stressed, obviously. I just find it interesting what Mel is saying, because let's be honest, this is something that's forced on her, obviously. I get what she's saying, just trying to find any way out of the hopelessness, and by all means try, but somebody as childish as her is not going to be able to get far. And also, she's just going to cause a ruckus. She's going to make everything as difficult as it possibly can be for not only her, but Arthur as well. I mean, if anything, I think even though Arthur is an arsehole, he has accepted the fact that he needs to marry somebody like this, and he kind of feels like Mel does, just the fact that she's a total child, and yet he has to be with this person. He's not doing what Mel was doing. He's kind of accepted it. I mean, I don't think it's right for this to be enforced on anybody, but at the same time, I feel like if you're in a situation like this, I would rather them be less happy and accept it than them totally trying to ruin another's relationships just because of the fact that they're stressed. Yeah, it's interesting what she was saying about, well, kind of her anger at Mel for no longer being by her side, and that's why she's so annoyed at the white-haired girl, because it's as if she has stolen Mel from her side, and now as a result of it, well, nothing's going to come back to normal, and that's why this is so complicated, But God, I mean, it's really quite something. And I suppose I just want to... It's ridiculous to think that you're just going to have your way out of life chosen by somebody else. Where was the part about the favour? Alright, so this is the beginning of the conversation. Alright, okay, so, yeah. Yeah, and I feel bad for her. Her actually thinking it's her fault. No, it's not her fault. She is the most innocent person in this debate. Yeah. He's going to do it rather than her. But that's the thing, she's not accepting it because she's not mature enough to accept it. And I don't think it's right to force her to accept it either. But at the same time, if she doesn't accept it, her life is just going to be so tricky. So it's kind of like one of these situations where there really isn't one right answer, to be honest. Really not a clear yes or no to whether she is in the right or... Well, she is clearly in the wrong, but whether it's right for her to grow up. They do, yeah, totally. And if I'm going to be honest, I mean, I do get what I was saying about everything being the family's fault for putting somebody like Nellie in an arranged marriage, sure, but at the same time, I mean, look at how much this could affect the family, and also this could affect their wealth. It could affect their ability to afford their home. I mean, they obviously could get another house, but with the pride of rich people, I don't know if they will have that. So basically, they need their reputation, and also, don't know what would happen. Nothing good. If everything went to ruin. Oh god, this is not going to go well. God, the play's probably begun as well. Oh my god, you're actually an idiot. You should have... So now he's going to see Mel as well. Oh god. So I do wonder what's going to happen. This might be one of the first times they've talked together. I do wonder. Mel. I don't think what's happened to Nellie is right, but I don't think she's in the right either. So it's tricky. Yeah, that's true. She fled from the theatre? Okay, wow. Yeah, I didn't realise that she had fled. I thought she was actually going to go back. I was a bit of an idiot for thinking that. But no, she really, really doesn't care. But she's so overridden by emotions and has such a lack of ability of controlling them that of course she will feel like that. It's a really quite heavy scene. Fucking hell. Oh god, yeah, fair enough. I mean, firstly, she's female. Secondly, she's rich as well. Yeah, that is a tricky situation. Yeah, oh yeah, totally. Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah. What is this? This is her room, I'd assume. Yeah, it is. God. Yeah, she's really quite upset. I don't blame her. Yeah. Unfortunately, she needs to live for herself. Well, she didn't. But then she developed them over time. Because of how kind of a man he was. Jesus Christ. Yeah. That's why I don't throw things around. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest, everybody's done something like this once in their life. But, fucking hell. Although, if I'm going to be honest, you deserve it for throwing everything about. To be honest, that is the worst case scenario, the painting that you like the most. God, she really is becoming a lost cause. I'm surprised. Look, seriously. Yeah, I like that, yeah. It's a good analogy, actually. Wow, that looks so beautiful. Oh my god. I love the art in this visual novel. That really is amazing. It's a sad face. Well, unfortunately, that's only a childish ideal. That being the case. I don't have any hope in her. She needs to really up her game if she's going to want to live in this world. Yeah, of course. Fair enough, yeah. Yeah, but like I always say, the world doesn't revolve around you. He is. It's just he has a relationship now. Doesn't mean Mel is not there for Nellie because he's a dependent brother. You can easily rely on him. Damn. Look at that. She really acts on her anger in total impulses. Just like a child. But if I'm going to be honest, I mean, I get that her responses are ridiculous. But at the same time, why they happen, they are understandable to a certain extent. I will bet you anything, though, if it wasn't for the arranged marriage, she would never be thinking this. Now, what about with all of the times it made you happy? You're only seeing what's happening now. Do you? Do you really wish that? Because she really is destroying every last... Yeah, it is a fit. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, she once considered it precious. Exactly. That's weird. What? So now it's gone from intense grief, and then she's had a moment of discovery which can distract her from said grief. Oh my god, what's this going to be? So when the image was completed? 1587. So 16 years ago. I'm assuming, yeah, that's probably what that says. What is this? That is interesting. It was never a painting between you two. Jesus Christ, this is a scary thing. Coincidence? Okay, it's not as scary as I thought. I've got proper goosebumps though. These were just two random people painted in a way that relates these two, and it's just a coincidence that they grew up to look really quite similar, surely? Yeah, now she wants to know what the fuck is going on. It was as if it was always a lie, as if it was inevitable for this to happen. But it was! Let's be honest. This feels like something that really could have been in Umineko. I don't know why. Oh my god, imagine if this is by the father. I see. So it was related to them. Yeah. Yeah. It's just surprising that I don't know, I mean obviously the faces don't really look the most accurate to them in relation to them, but at the same time they do look like, I mean they've got the hair colours right, that's about it. And the figures right, I suppose. Ooh. Oh, shit. I completely forgot about that. Who is this? I totally agree. Somebody else. It's probably just a miscarriage or something. Or maybe there is something very, very ugly about this whole story. I don't think there's going to be more. Ah. Dude, I'm actually cold. Hang on. But the thing is about all of this, I will say a key phrase. At the moment, we do not have enough evidence to disprove whether this was just a miscarriage. It could have been. Like I said, there could also be something very ugly. Oh God. You do. I totally agree. This is very important. Yeah, you're not going to calm down, let's be honest. Yeah, you say that until you read what it is. Oh God, I hope it's not going to be their names. I don't know. Let's just hope it's in an alphabet you can't read. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Who the fuck hides this under a painting? Oh my God. I don't know why, but I get the impression that the white-haired girl is actually her sister. I don't know though. It was. Yeah, good question. There is a very dark history behind your favourite painting. Oh God, this is really just the most difficult time for her. So, firstly, she realises that she's in an arranged marriage which she has no choice about, and then she realises, oh, just to put the cherry on top of the cake. Oh, your life's a fucking lie. Yeah. Yeah, fitting sound effect. Oh my God. God, where are we going? Oh, we're here. Understandable. Holy shit, what a thrill. Wow. I was tired, but this is stimulating my brain a lot. I was actually going to have a little nap. I don't know if I can sleep now. I don't understand why she would have suspected the white-haired girl. to be this person though, because she doesn't know the history of the artist. Oh my god. Oh, this is genius what they've done, because now she's looking at herself, imagining herself to be the person Mella's always beside. It was always the white-haired girl she was looking at. She wasn't even looking at somebody who was meant to be a representation of herself. Yeah, oh yeah, also I see. So that's the only reason she has her dad, because of the fact. And that explains why she has no mum. Yeah, no wonder the mum was so supportive when taking her in. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Interesting. I don't really understand why he would have been removed. Maybe it's because of the fact that he made an image assuming that this kid would be somebody who is suitable for the family. Holy shit. So they banish a kid from their family just because of the fact that they won't grow up with the same hair colour as everybody else does. Oh my god. And then look at what Nellie's doing, and look at how that is going to probably mess their reputation up. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh god, this is going to be unpleasant. Right, this is not going to go well whatsoever. Being oddly nice. Yeah, I know, she must just be feeling very perplexed at this character change. No. Okay. Yeah. Sure thing. Oh yeah. I mean, we just know that it's hair colour given the context. But also, I mean, she did ask it there, so I don't really understand why she made that as a mistake. God, you could just see the jealousy. I mean, my God. I get that she's obviously really quite stressed. She's really stressed. She's having a crisis at the moment, but it does not excuse any of this. And like Mel said, was being a total child. You're being an arsehole to her. What has she ever done to deserve any of this? It's ridiculous. Why would you want to know? That's a good question. Or maybe privacy? Ever heard about that? Your free will is being taken away. That's why you're being so That's why you're being so stressed at the moment, and that's why your life is being ruined. Don't furtherly impose that action on other people, surely. You're my sister. What the fuck? And you end the chapter there, you bastard. What the fuck is gonna happen now? Yeah, I do insist. Yeah. Yeah, isn't that interesting that we need our memory to have returned so that we can proceed inside this mansion. And if anything, I think the present really alludes to the existence of some sort of greater force beyond our understanding. Like, for example, the rose scene. That was so unusual. True. Sleeping consoles. Oh right, okay, so the Morpheus is the god of sleep, okay. In Greek mythology. What was that? Oh. Oh, so he's finding it really quite hard to sleep. Oh my god. The only thing is, I don't know if this presence is going to be someone who is going to be safe. I don't know what the hell Nellie is doing to the white-haired girl, but I can't imagine anything good. I mean, I'm sorry, but I heard a weapon. And her being attacked, that's what's the scariest thing. And I really hope the worst case scenario is not something that has happened. Is Nellie there? What the fuck? What's going on? Oh god. Ah. Looks like she made it out alive, though. That's the good thing. I'd assume this is an emergency. Fair enough. Yeah, and it does feel... I'm going to be honest, I get the impression that she is very, very stressed from what has happened with Nellie and her. I mean, I'm sorry, but she's nearly been tried. Somebody has nearly tried to fucking kill her. Of course she would feel like this. She's doing this just like what Nellie's doing, as a means of taking out her stress. Oh my god, this is very, very unpleasant. This is becoming more and more awful. It's all because of Nellie and her inability to control herself. It really, really is. I don't know if this is the white-haired girl. I just find it hard to believe that she would do something like this. I want the light on before I can tell. Oh my god! Jesus Christ. That scared me. What am I looking at? That really scared me. Who is this? It is the white-haired girl. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Has she learnt from Nellie? I mean, I'm sorry, but why would she refer to him like that? Oh. Oh no. She would never talk like this. Oh, it's... Yeah, look at the eyes. What a weird CG. I don't know what the fuck is gonna go on, but yeah. Jesus Christ, I need to turn music now. She didn't kiss him whatsoever. She doesn't. Jesus Christ. It is madness. I totally agree. You are ridiculous. What are you even talking about? It's ridiculous. And I just find it interesting how she is trying to be confrontational about this love, which she feels can never happen because of the fact that, my God, I just think it's so awful how what's happening here is her love, her jealousy for this love, and obviously what she's experiencing and how it's total opposite. It's leading to, let's be honest, psychopathy, if anything. Destruction. Awful, awful deeds that she could have never done before. I mean, look at this. What kind of depravity is this? This is insane. This is nothing short of insane. And you're thinking you're so knowledgeable about everything. You don't even know anything. You don't know their story. You don't know what they do together. You have no idea and you act as if you know everything. It's just disgusting. And it's actually really quite surprising how she's changed. But that's the thing. She's always been brought up as a kid. And now when things get serious, she can't control herself. So whose fault is it? Oh, the person that has been happy. Or the person that has found his love. It's ridiculous. It's horrible. Yeah, fair enough. What the fuck has happened to the white-haired girl, though? That's what I want to know. Yeah, totally. I don't disagree. Yeah. I don't understand though. So is her hair a lot brighter or something? But, oh yeah, that is weird. chalk? But Jesus Christ, man, I mean, you can tell that you have done something that would make it so that your hair becomes brighter. I mean, how ridiculous are you? Unrealistic as well. But again, she thinks the world revolves around herself. And if she puts in the effort, everything will bend towards her will. But it doesn't work like that. It doesn't. The fuck did I just look at? Totally reasonable. And to think that you can actually complain after doing all of this. Yeah, for your shitty mind. Oh my fucking god. Right, I'm sorry, we need to check what this image was that flashed just now. Right, brace yourselves, I've got no idea what to expect. Here we go. What the fuck? I'm sorry, but this looks like... I don't know. I mean, obviously it doesn't look like anything very positive. This looks like the insides of a human. I don't know. Don't know what this is, but this looks kind of like an intestine. Well, I mean, that looks really meaty. Oh my god, that's the murder image, isn't it? What the fuck happened to this girl? Jesus Christ. She was also a child of the two parents of the household. You're not fit to be nobility. You don't even... I mean, you're just a child. In some ways. I'm sorry, but she is too spoiled to have positions of power like this, if you ask me. Shut the fuck up, there is need to... What the hell did she do? Totally agree. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. So, how do you know? How can you actually say that? You are horrible. I like that Mel's totally reasonable here, and he is saying anything that we would be saying if we were in a situation like this. Totally. Well, good. You don't deserve recognition. You've just destroyed all of your possible chances of even being on good terms with your brother. A good heart, maybe? Exactly. But let me guess, she's going to say, nobility doesn't matter, so why does blood type... Why does something like this matter? Yeah, seriously. If I'm going to be honest, I don't actually disagree with this. She understands the situation far better than Mel does, because obviously I think Mel and Whitehair Girl, they are actually siblings and they don't know it. What? Says you. Yeah. That's said very well. Yeah, well said. Jesus Christ, I mean, I get that she was stressed, but to the point of genuine insanity, which, let's be honest, this is. I did not expect this at all. She will. Oh, God. Yep. I thought so. Yeah, I can totally see that. This is sick. She really, really is sick. Hang on. Oh, I know. I wonder what she's saying by this. I mean, maybe you could ask the question of this queen being something that's referring to the possible wife of the artist, and maybe her knowing the secret and her opposing the moving of the white-haired girl to them and being executed in order to be silenced? I don't know. Oh my god. Oh, I totally misinterpreted this. When it said it, I kind of thought it was someone was executed What, as a result of this thing that you understand quite well? Yeah, no. For saying blood relations. Fair enough, but I think it's a bit ridiculous. Aren't you being a little bit naive, thinking that you're not going to get caught even though everybody knows about you as a family? Insane. I just want to know how the hell she got the wig and obviously what happened to the white-haired girl, because let's be honest, something bad has happened. Yeah, I don't blame him. I feel the same, actually. But to be fair, I'm tired as hell. My sister. I mean, she has gone out of her mind ridiculously, and if I'm going to be honest, I'm genuinely impressed that it's possible. I mean, my god, the amount of stress that must have accumulated for this to happen, it's insane. It's been happening ever since, what's his name? Mel started liking the white-haired girl. This builds up more and more and more, and I suppose we're seeing the result now, and we are seeing her total depravity as a result. And it's totally reasonable to blame her for this. No, he doesn't. With white hair. Interesting. Well, I mean, he didn't necessarily do something bad. But, what, I mean, we've not been told about anything bad that he's done. but at the same time, it is true that he was lumped with their kid. Maybe I mean, firstly, he lost his career, he lost everything. But he also had the burden of raising a child, and he just agreed to that. I mean, there's a lot of this story that we don't know, and I don't want to fully hear it from Nellie because I don't think she knows the full picture as well. She pretends to be very knowledgeable about things she doesn't understand the full picture of, I find. Yeah, what did he do? Ah, I see. Now that makes sense. Unfortunately, that is very true. Yeah. Of course he would think that, yeah. To be fair, that is actually a good point. Oh, wait. And then, I suppose she can get, firstly, the painting, and she can use the pieces of... I'm assuming she's probably interrogated the white-haired girl so she can force her to confirm anything, I suppose. Yeah. Exactly. She told her side of the story. Prove it. It's something you don't want to accept, but it is ultimately the truth. Yeah. Yeah. You can ask. Exactly. And we always thought that was a bit odd. Yep. There is something a bit more than just charity for general kindness going on. Yeah, I totally agree. Exactly, yeah, she hasn't given the name whatsoever. Imagine if her name is Nellie. That'd be hilarious. I swear it does end in... It ends in one of the same things that these people's names end in, I swear. Yeah, exactly, she really was. And it is a mistake, it's totally awful and cruel to think about the fact that the colour of hair which somebody was born with entirely determines their life. You can either live in luxury, like you have with Nellie. I mean, she's not exactly happy now, just look at this CG. But, yeah, you could either live in a life of luxury, or... or you can live as a beggar and live a very, very hard existence. Just depending on the colour of your hair. It's insane. If only that was the case. Says you. He doesn't, and that's the worst thing. And isn't it interesting that now it kind of feels like just such a desperate and forced attempt of finding something that she can use as a means of having superiority over Mel. Interesting. Yeah. You're ridiculous. There's a sound effect for her laugh. Yeah. Oh god. How is he going to realise? I really wonder. Yes. Mel is always by your side. It's just, obviously, he could never accept your affection. I mean, sure, you have affection for him because he's such a kind person, but at the same time, it's wrong to force him to accept. This is ridiculous. It really is. Yeah. Fair enough. God damn. Is that it? Or... I don't actually disagree with that. Yeah, exactly. I can totally see why her feelings would take place. Yeah. Okay. What? So it's like we've always got to look at the chapter names as well. So an inescapable labyrinth of emotions. Love is the slowly killing poison. Well, there's a lot about this scene that we don't know, and a lot that I want to learn about what has happened with the white-haired girl, but oh my god, that was really, really heavy today. God, this is kind of like the point of no return, and the point at which everything changes as well. God, that was really, really unusual. I mean, my god. I think just some of the times we saw with Mel and Nellie just at the end. I mean, seeing her become an absolute arsehole and really being able to understand just how strong her feelings are, because it was really quite fun, because in the beginning I thought all of this was really unrealistic and I thought it was done quite quickly and I didn't like that. But then at the end I thought it was really nice, because we learn about why this is so quick. Something like this has happened so quickly. Now, I think it is going to be very interesting to see what happens from here. And I really do wonder what's going to become of Nellie. It will be really, really odd. Yeah. I won't deny that horror section with Nellie and Mel, that has got to be one of just the most unnerving things I've felt in a visual novel for a long time. Fucking well done. Really, really well done. And the discovery of the white-haired girl being the sister as well, I loved that. That was so, so nice. And it was so unusual and unique. And Nellie as well, the portrayal of her anger, it feels so real. It really, really doesn't. It's going to be so interesting to see what happens. Because if I'm going to be honest, I think Nellie, let's be honest, I think she has the potential to become a killer. I don't know. I just think she has extreme potential to do some very, very bad things. So I wonder. I really do wonder. And also she has the potential to become very deluded as well. Well, that was heavy. I'm excited for the next time I read this, but goddamn, that was dark. That was cool though, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.